Hello students, today I am going to start question number 15 of exercise 11.3. Now question number 15 says, find the circumference of the inner and the outer circles shown in the adjoining figure. Take pi 3.14. So here we have two circles. This is inner circle, okay, and this is outer circle. And we will have to find the circumference of the inner and outer circle. Now to find the circumference, we need to know the radius. Now this is the center of both the circle. From this center, this inner circle and outer circle has been drawn. Okay. And we know that from center, if you draw any line segment and if it touches the boundary, then it would be the radius. So this is the radius of the outer circle, okay, which is 19 meter. And the gap between two circles is 10 meter. That means from here to here is 10 meter and total length is 19 meter. So if you subtract these two, you'll be getting this, which is the radius of the inner circle. Because from the center, if you draw any line segment and if it touches the boundary, then it is known as radius. So this is the radius of the inner circle, which will be denoted by small r, and this will be the radius of the outer circle, which will be denoted by capital R. Okay. So we'll write radius of the outer circle, which will be denoted by capital R, is 19 meter. This is the radius of the outer circle. So what will be the circumference of the outer circle? Circumference of the outer circle is 2 pi r. So 2 will remain same. Now pi is 3.14. So 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by radius is 19. Okay. So here this r will be capital R. Okay. Since we are finding the circumference of the outer circle. Now this and this to be multiplied. 19 2s are 38. So 3.14 will be multiplied by 38. So if you multiply this, we'll get 8 4s are 32, 2 3 carry, 8 1s are 8, 9 10 11, 1 carry, 3 8s are 24, 24 plus 1 is 25. Now 3 4s are 12, 1 carry, 3 1s are 3, 3 plus 1 4, 3 3s are 9. So 2, 2 plus 1 3, 5 plus 4 9 and 9 plus 2 11. Now we will put the point. Point is after 2 place. So 1 2. Here will be the point. So it is 119.32 meter, which is the circumference of the outer circle. Now we will have to find the circumference of the inner circle. So for this we need to find the radius of the inner circle, which will be denoted by small r. Okay. So it will be, this is the total length of the radius of the outer circle is 19 meter and the gap between two circles is 10 meter. So 19 minus 10 is 9 meter, which is the radius of the inner circle. Now we will have to find the circumference of the inner circle. So circumference of the inner circle is 2 pi r. Here r is the small r. Okay, here so radius is denoted by small r. So 2 will remain same. Pi is 3.14 and r is 9. Now 9 2s are 18. So 3.14 will be multiplied by 18. Now we'll multiply these two to get the radius of the circumference of the inner circle. 3.14 multiplied by 18. Now 18 fours are 72. 7 carry. Now 18 ones are 18. 18 plus 7, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 5 2 carry. 18 threes are 54. 54 plus 2 is 56. Now we will have to put the point. So point is after 2 place. So we will put the point. So it's 56.52 meter. Okay, which is the circumference of the inner circle. This was question number 15. Now moving on to the question number 16. Now question number 16 says, how many times a wheel of radius 28 cm must rotate to go 352 meter? Take pi 22 by 7. Suppose this is 352 meter. Okay. Now how many times a wheel of radius 28 cm must rotate to go 352 meter? Now there is a wheel. There is a wheel of radius 28 cm. Suppose this is the wheel of radius 28 cm. Now a wheel is rotating like this to cover the distance 352 meter. Now suppose when a wheel rotate, suppose it covers the distance up to this. Okay, it rotates like this. That means we have to find 2 pi r to find the distance covered in one rotation. Okay, suppose after one rotation it covers the distance up to this. So how much distance will it be covered in one rotation? That we need to find, and that we can get by finding 2 pi r. Okay, and suppose here after one rotation it covers the distance, say 2 km. After one rotation the wheel from here, suppose it has started its journey from here and reaches up to this after one rotation. See, it covers 2 km after one rotation. Suppose from here to here the distance covered by the wheel in one rotation is 2 km. Okay, and we need to find how many times the wheel rotate to cover 10 km. Suppose 10 km distance it has to cover. So how many times wheel will rotate to reach 10 km distance? So it will be 10 km divided by 2 km. That means 5 times the wheel will rotate to reach 10 km, right? Even in one rotation, if it covers 2 km, okay, then 2 km, here also 2 km, and suppose this is again one rotation, here also 2 km. So in this way we will get 10 km. So if you divide this 2, means total distance divided by the distance covered in one rotation, to find how many times a wheel will rotate. Okay, so that means we need to find the distance covered in one rotation. So distance covered in one rotation we can get by finding 2 pi r, right? Now pi is 22 by 7, so 2 multiplied by 22 by 7, and radius is given 28 centimeter. Radius is given 28 centimeter. So if you cancel it, 7 ones are 7, 7 fours are 28. So 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. 8 into 22 is 8 twos are 16. 8 twos are 16. 16 plus 1, 17. 176 centimeter. So the distance covered in one rotation by the wheel is 176 centimeter. That means if you see the figure from here to here, suppose after one rotation it covers the distance 176 centimeter. Now total distance is given, which is 352 meter. So total distance is 352 meter. Now this is given in centimeter and this is in meter. So we will have to convert it into centimeter, and we know that if you convert from meter to centimeter, we will have to multiply by 100 because 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. So 352 and 2 zeros are there. So it will be 35200 centimeter, which is the total distance. Okay. Now we need to find how many times the wheel will rotate to cover this distance. So we'll write the number of times wheel rotate. We need to divide this to total distance. Here what we did, 10 kilometer is divided by 2 kilometer. 10 kilometer was the total distance and 2 kilometer was the distance covered in one rotation. Okay. Similarly, total distance was 35200 and distance covered in one rotation is 176. So these and these to be divided to get the number of times wheel rotate. Okay. Now if you see, the table of 176 is 76 multiplied by 176 multiplied by 2 is 6 to the 12, 1 carry, 7 to the 14, 14 plus 1 15, 1 carry, 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 1 3. So it's 352. So if you cut this, we'll get, since here is 2 zeros, it's 200. So that means we will rotate 200 times to cover the distance 352 meter. Okay. So this was question number 16. Now coming to question number 17. Now in question number 17 we have the minute hand of a circular clock is 15 centimeter long. How far does the tip of the minute hand move in 1 hour? Take pi 3.14. Suppose this is the circular clock. Okay. Now this is the minute hand. The minute hand of a circular clock is 15 centimeter long. So this is 15 centimeter long. Now the question is, how far does the tip of the minute hand, tip of the minute hand means this is the tip of the minute hand, move in 1 hour? So we will have to find if it rotates, if the minute hand rotates like this, then after 1 hour means again it will reach to the same position where it started. That means if the minute hand, tip of the minute hand means this, moves and after 1 hour means it reaches the same position. So after 1 hour it forms a circle. So that means we have to find 2 pi r to find the distance covered in 1 hour, because after 1 hour it is forming a circle, and we know that to find this distance we need to find 2 pi r, right? This is the total distance of the circle. So to find the distance covered in 1 hour by the minute hand, we need to find 2 pi r. So we'll write distance covered by the minute hand in 1 hour is equals to 2 pi r. Okay. Now 2 will remain same. Pi is given 3.14 and radius, see this is the radius, 15 centimeter is the length of the minute hand, which is the radius of this circle. When it completes, when it rotates, okay, when it rotates from 12 o'clock and after 1 hour it completes a circle, and so this will be the radius of the circle. Understood? So we'll put 15 in place of r. Now 15 to the 30, so 3.14 multiplied by 30. Now 0 will remain same, will multiply by 3, 3 4s are 12, 1 carry, 3 1s are 3, 3 plus 1 4 and 3 3s are 9. Now we will have to put the point, and point is after 2 place, so 1 2. Here will be the point. So it's 94.20 centimeter distance will be covered by the minute hand after 1 hour. Okay, so this was the last question of this exercise. If you have any doubt, any queries, leave a comment below. Thank you, students.